It all began on July 17, 1990, 26 years ago. God called my wife, my kids, and myself to open Solid Rock Ministries in Kona. We had never pastored a church before, so everything was exciting and new to us. We saw God do some incredible things. Starting with 22 people, the church began to outgrow our meeting facilities at the old Kona Surf Hotel, which is now the Keoho Sheraton. And we started to move to different places. Throughout the years, God opened up various locations for SRM. Royal Kona Resort, the King Kamehameha Hotel, Kealakekei Intermediate Cafeteria. We even had a one-day stand at YWAM. It was a little bit too loud for them. The Kona Lagoon Longhouse, the old club across the street from Big Island Grill, Kaloko Industrial, where we built our facilities, the old Catherine's, and our present location now at Regal Theaters at Makalapua. Over the years, we have become a part of the Kona community that we love through our outreaches. And looking over the list, I'm amazed at what God allowed us to accomplish. We had the Singing Christmas Tree back in the day, and back to school events, and a few banquets for Valentine's Day, and even one for high school graduates. We still do the Egg Rush, used to be called Kona's Biggest Egg Hunt. Our aid stations at the Honu and Ironman Triathlon. We have Family Fun Night on Halloween, which used to be called Candyland. And we were able to help those less fortunate by adopting different housing projects, the Kahalu housing and the Uluvini housing. We provided help anywhere we could, and we did kids clubs at Kamainahali and the Lailani complex. We were able to do services for our elderly community by having church service at the Regency, and now we've adopted Hualalai Elderly, where we provide needs and necessities for our elderly community. We've always done outreach to the homeless, Manna Ministries and Street Preach, and now we do meals at the Friendly Place of Kona, where we minister to those less fortunate than us. And none of these things, the different locations and the different outreaches that we do, would be possible without you, Team SRM. And thank you for running with our vision. We're very thankful for the past that God has brought us through. A few years ago, God put it on our hearts to change our vision. Prior to this time, our vision was advancing God's kingdom, equipping the saints, and establishing the Kona Worship Center. But God wanted us to make something simpler. You know, people couldn't remember our vision. So He gave us a vision, one word, connect. And from that one word, we came out with connect with God, connect with others, and connect with the world. And from that, we started this whole connection ministry. We made the connection path where we train new people, 4-week course, new people to our church to learn what we're all about. We opened the Connect Center where people could come during the services and find out all the things that were happening in our church. And we opened the Connection Hub down at Kopiko Plaza, where people would come in and do small groups and smaller services and different activities and different meetings. And so we believe that this future of our church, the Vision Connect, will take us into greater things. We truly want to become a church where connections are made. We've been sensing that after all these changes, with the Connect groups, the Connect Center, the Connection Hub, the Connection Path, that God was still not done with us in making changes in our church. And so after considering it, I presented to the ELT and our board that it might be time that God was leading us to a name change. And so after prayerful consideration, the board and the ELT and myself came to the conclusion that yes, we need a name that better reflects our vision of connecting with God and connecting others with each other in fellowship and connecting the body of Christ with the world. So with excitement, I'd like to announce that on July 17, 2016, the 26th anniversary of SRM will now be called The Hub. We're the same people, we're the same church, meeting in the same location with a new name and a new vision. The Hub, by definition, captures what I believe God is calling us to do, to be a center around which other things revolve and radiate from. And for us, our center is Jesus. For our church, Jesus is our hub. Everything we do has its focal point in Him. He is our center. So join Pastor Shelley and me, our ELT and our board as we embrace our new name. We're looking forward to what God has in store for us in this new season. The Hub, a church where connections are made.